Hi, my name is Kevin, and welcome to Light News. We are streaming live. I have a two-camera setup. Um, so it's been 2 days that I haven't been doing much. So I thought like I'll read out the news in live. So let's do it. Oh, give me a second here for 1 minute. So okay. What I see here on screen is that there's a lot happening in the country, lot of um, improvements and lot of good things are actually happening in our country. So I thought, why not we go ahead and read some of the good things in the country. So here is something where India's countries, including Australia, Japan, and Singapore, to establish a separate bilateral air bubble arrangements for international flight operations. Civil Aviation Minister, sorry about that, Hardeep Singh Puri said on Tuesday. Uh, what happens is people here are giving because of this pandemic. There are certain restrictions happening in this thing, so they're pretty scared. So India is actually getting a lot of. Uh, Give me a second. Okay, all right. So India is trying to figure out a lot. Give me a second. My face is covered in that light news. Okay. I'm missing it. Coming back to COVID 19, India records the highest single day recoveries. Now, that's a pretty good news. Recovery 7,937. So, there's a positive rate remains low at around 8.81%. And these sources are from the government. And this comes from the Indian Express. Okay. Um, have now Karnataka's target 2030, that is 2030, to improve education sector. Now, Dr. Ashwath Narayan, the deputy CM, in order to achieve all goals aimed under the National Education Policy, that is NEP, the next 10 years, the state government has come up with a plan called Target 2030. I think it's a pretty nice plan. I really appreciate it. And he said that under the plan, six research centric, 10 teaching centric universities, and 34 autonomous education institutions will come up in the state in 3 years after discussing with the Minister for Primary and Secondary Education, that is S. Suresh Kumar, to the Deputy CM head. Now, I really like this. And this source comes from the Indian Express as well. The final year MBA students of private college affiliated to Bangalore North University have alleged that the portal for the payment of fees, exam fees, was frozen after students failed to pay the final semester. So the deadline to paying the examination dues without fine is August 18, but the portal would allow fee payment until August 18. So students are, however, in a fix as deadlines are fast approaching for the final exams, which are to be completed by September. So these are our final years students, where the education minister had asked to um, that it has to happen. And we had a recent Supreme Court ruling, and even the UGC had said the sole authority to decide whether to have exam or not is up to the UGC, because that is the body which controls our education system. Right. Moving on, we have the Delhi High Court Tuesday sought that Air India's reply on a plea by several pilots challenging the national careers decision to terminate their services with effect from August 13. So, Air India pilots challenged termination of services. So, the Delhi High Court has taken up this. Now, this is an international news. People under 50 driving coronavirus spread in Asia Pacific wants the WHO. So, WHO has got this information that people under 50 are actually driving the coronavirus spread. Now, a lot of people are actually, we don't have to fear the virus, because 80% of it is actually mild. So that's what a lot of people, even in my friend circle, that they have received this. I mean, receive, yeah, in that, I mean, they have been affected by the virus, but it's more likely, um, it's less harm done. So you don't have to, worry about it. Yeah. So I think that's all for today. The news we have for today. I think I would go for live. It is here, and I thought like I would take this a little different approach to get this news on live. So I was just thinking like, why not do this? I think it's a pretty good way to talk. And even if I have a live chat session, we could always talk about it now. And now the logo is appearing, and there you go. We have the logo coming up. I thought I should do a live session, which is happening. So what I'll do is that I'll close this for today. If you get more suggestions, what I thought is like, we could have a live discussion where I could invite some of my known friends who are expert in certain fields, and we could talk a lot about that. That is what I was thinking of. So, and this could actually take a step forward. I really like this live session, and if you really liked it, like, let me know if you have any suggestions. I think that's really meant to. So until then, I'll see you all in the next. I'll see you in the next. Thank you.